What's up, everybody? So it's been a minute since we made a video. I tried to make one Sunday, but somebody was acting silly, so I just 86'd the video. But anyway, so it's, what's today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, Boomer. So it's just me and Boomer here today. There's Boomer. He's waiting on his din-din. So, I'm just mixing him a little mix in here so he can eat. Got my air fryer going so I can put me some chicken in there. And then I'm gonna work out. Do a little Zumba on the Wii. So I hadn't made a video in a while and whatever, but Urban is at work and I got home around 6, which is the norm for me, because I work about 45 minutes from home. But anyway, so he had this brilliant idea that he wanted to text me yesterday and say, hey, see if you can find us a campsite for Savannah during St. Patrick's Day weekend. And if anybody knows Savannah, and I've never been, but you know, I always heard that there's a big party in Savannah during St. Patrick's weekend, whatever. So I already knew it was going to be a shot in the dark to try to find a campground. And guess what? No go on the campground. They're all booked. The closest ones to Savannah are all booked. I did find one. I'm gonna back up and say they weren't all booked. So I did find one that was available for Friday. I either put Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because it was a minimum of 3-day stay. $200. I said, nah, that's not gonna happen. So I text him and I'm like, that's gonna be a no-go on Savannah. You should have let me know earlier. And then, who knows, these places probably book up a year in advance for that weekend, since it's such a big event down there in Savannah. So anyway, that was a no-go on that. So that was a little disappointing. But now I'm wanting to go somewhere for maybe St. Patrick's Day weekend or sometime in March. Or, and Memorial weekend, which, probably depending on the area, that's going to be kind of hard to book. Because I did try to go for Myrtle Beach for Memorial Weekend, because that's bike week down there, or what they call Black Bike Week, which I've gone and I really don't care for it, but hey, a trip is a trip in the RV. I'm willing to go. So that was a no-go, because a lot of places down there do not allow motorcycles on the premises or at your campsite, which is what I found when we went in the past. A lot of the hotels and places like that, a lot of them that I found don't allow motorcycle parking on the premises. And then you have to find somewhere to put your trailer if you pull, which we never have. We've always ridden, which is probably like, I think 7 hours or 8 hours, but we've always ridden from Georgia to Myrtle Beach, so we didn't have to worry about the trailer. It was just the matter of where we're looking at, will they allow us to park our motorcycle? Well, there was only one campground that I found that does allow you to have motorcycles at your campsite, but it was booked, of course. So back to square one on that again. So I mean, this is all new to us, and I've heard people say that holidays and summers and all of that are hard to find campgrounds that are available. So I am finding that is true. I've looked at state parks. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, but I'll figure out I'll figure it out, and we'll get in the swing of it this year. So this is gonna be our learning year for booking campgrounds. Like I said, we already booked the Texas campground. We already booked Fort Wilderness, of course, thanks to my sister-in-law. Thank you, Tanya. She is a DVC member, so she was able to get us a campsite. What else? Oh, we haven't, and that was all that we have booked. But we are going to planning to go to Gatlinburg, so in Pigeon Forge. So I've got to book that campground, but that we won't be going there until we plan going October. But I want to go ahead and get it locked in because, again, this is our learning year, first year of going. So I don't want to assume that it will be available in October. But we'll see. I mean, I always like to try to plan my trips around school time because we don't have school age kids. It's easier for us to go when school is in. Because, I mean, I get 4 weeks of vacation, so I got a lot of time for a whole year of travel. Urban is kind of, I wouldn't say limited, but they have shutdown weeks, and I think twice a year. So that's part of their vacation. So he can schedule days outside of those weeks, but unfortunately one of those weeks is in July, so that's during the summertime. So that makes it kind of hard, and he wants to use that week, so he's not cutting into any of his other vacation days that he has planned, which is understandable and works great for me because, like I said, I have 4 weeks, so I'm kind of flexible on dates and scheduling things. So we'll see what happens. Boomer is already done eating. Man, what a savage. Let's see what else. I mean, that's about it. I want to get this RV out onto some level ground right now and let these slides out and turn on a generator. And just run things to just keep everything in working order. But yeah, I mean, our first real trip is planned for April, and that's going to be Virginia. So that's about a little over 600 miles. So, and that's to my family. So we'll see how that goes. We're excited about that. And yeah, we'll see. That's what we're sitting at right now. I mean, it's cold. There's not much to do. Today was a rainy day. An extremely rainy and windy storm blew through here earlier. But this is the life of a part-timer. And I wouldn't even say weekender. I mean, we're not weekenders. We're going to do weekend trips, but we're going to do some week trips and 4-day weekend trips and things like that. I mean, that's just the life of a sometimer. People that still work, have to work to pay the bills and travel. But that's all that we have for today, or that I have for today. And we will talk to you later. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications when we put out a new video.